Hello and welcome. I'm Markus Freudenmann from Max Awareness, and this is another clarification video. A little while back I stumbled upon the word emotional intelligence, which made me really curious. I searched on the internet and found many different definitions and opinions what emotional intelligence could mean, and thought this could be a really great subject for study. At Wikipedia, emotional intelligence is described as the ability to monitor one's own and others' feelings and emotions, to discriminate among them, and to use this information to guide one's own thinking and actions. Well, since self-observation and consciousness is one of my favorite themes, I'm getting really excited here. If you've read my article on MindWatch under Tools on my website, you know exactly why. So let's break this project into two parts. First, we'll try to understand what emotions are, and second, we work out how we can use this information to intelligently guide our thinking and our actions to make sense of it all. Alright, we'll have a screen which is divided into two halves by this nice lady holding that stick. Now, on the right hand side, we perceive or we see all the things that are good, that make us happy, excited, elated, and you know there is plenty of descriptions that fit on this side. And on the other side we have all the bad, sad, frustrated, depressed, which is displayed by this little sad person down here. And then we have that neutral, which is in the middle. Now I know everybody says, I don't want to be neutral, that's boring. I like my emotions and I really like to be happy and I don't mind sometimes to be sad. And I don't think that's the meaning of neutral. Neutral doesn't mean to be not happy or not sad. It just means that we see both things at the same time. We see that every good has bad in it and every bad has good in it. Now, let me give you a little story about a person, Donald Trump, who is known to be very successful and wealthy and rich. He has a team around him which is completely dedicated, whatever he comes up as a great idea, as a good idea, to find all the drawbacks, all the negatives. They search whatever they can find, what could make it stop, which could block it, which could cause problems, which could cause delays or cost, extra cost, and they find a contingency, a solution for it. Now they find solutions for solutions, and they don't go only for the happy and the positive thinking side and dream about things which can't be true. They also incorporate all the negative things and what can go wrong, and having both at the same time, they achieve balance and achieve their goal. I call that the pessimist. They only see the bad. They're frustrated, they're depressed. They look back into the past and have had a few experiences which didn't really turn out positive, and therefore they see only the bad. They, even if it's right in front of their nose, they don't see the possibilities of something positive happen. And on the other side we have those who only see the good. They are the optimist. They dream of things happening by themselves. You know, there is no reason to work hard. I just need to think positively and it's going to happen. Now, they are equally single-sided as the depressed and the negative. I think you know where I'm heading here. Let me give you some more examples just to visualize what I mean. Now, I call this the single-sided pendulum. You get money and the money bounces off your emotions and you're happy and excited, and the pendulum swings back to zero. Well, that's what we probably all would like to have. Another one would be the completely irrational pendulum, which a lot of us dream about. And let's say you gain money, your emotions are bounced off, and you're happy and excited forever. They even call it in the movies happily ever after. And it just shows our illusion that we think we can be happy without sad. Unfortunately, this is not how it works. Let me build this right from start. We have relationship heaven, which means we have a very beautiful relationship. And on the other side, we have hell on earth, like we have a very traumatic, very difficult relationship with a lot of emotional imbalance. Now, a direct path would be straight into heaven, accepting the other for who they are, love them for who they are, and be appreciated for who we are. That would be the perfect thing. Now, unfortunately, we love and hate. You know, when things come our way and our values are supported and we get that ring that we wanted, we get the car that we wanted, we're supported, we get the affection that we want, we are in heaven. Then we love each other. But just think about when you say, no, you can't get that. No, we can't do that. No, I don't support you in that. Then we hate each other. And that's a normal process. As soon as our addictions are supported, we are in love. And as soon as they are denied, we are in hate or in hell. Now, this process of back and forth is an evolutionary process. And I would like to demonstrate that with this little pendulum. Let's say we are in an emotional swing starting on the negative side. The spouse has left us and we're very sad. But after a certain time, we swing back into the positive. We fall in love again and we think it's all perfect. Now this time, she's really the great, or he is the perfect one. And we just stick to that idea and we believe that the good side will be a lot stronger than the other. But after a certain while, the pendulum swings over into the negative side and we see the bad things again and we see all the things that they don't support us with, and we're very frustrated and disappointed. And this pendulum, as you can see, swings always at the same level. There is no improvement. But at a certain stage, when we've done that many, many times, we come into a process where we don't get as excited anymore or as frustrated on the negative side. We just stick to a lower swing, which then in the end, after many returns, just comes to a halt, to a stop. And we are in a position of accepting the other, loving the other for who they are and not being emotional about it. And that's when revolution stops. That's when we love the other for who they are without trying to fix or trying to change them. That's when the process of evolution starts and we make a quantum leap. Now the quantum leap takes us into a shorter swing. And there we start another revolution until we learn the lesson, come back into the middle, start to love that issue or that person or that particular trait. And then we go into another evolution, into another quantum leap. And this way we grow and we become faster in our swings. Now, if you look at this process, when you swing shorter, you're just shorter in the negative or in the positive side. You just swing very fast into it and out of it, which means you have gained emotional intelligence. Because you can see it's not worth to dream of one side very much and then experience the other. They're there right from start. So what are emotions? Emotions are single-sided viewpoints trying to see only the good. And we're all great masters in that. We're all trying that very, very hard. And on the other side, emotions are single-sided viewpoints who can see only the bad, which means we are on the negative, on the pessimistic side. And then there is emotional intelligence, which has a goal, which is straight focused towards that goal and is not infatuated and blind and is not resentful and blind, which is ultimately love. And the universe provides us with plenty of lessons to always come back to love. No one you can save that can be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how.